Welcome back to Instables, everyone. So I'm going to go over an update with you guys on ZOM, as ZOM had a nice breakout this morning, and then we did consolidate throughout the rest of the day. I'm going to go over exactly what has to happen for ZOM to continue and have another gap up and continuation just like we saw coming into today, and also where you guys can find these breakout alerts so you guys do not miss them again. And all I ask in return is you guys smash that like button and hit subscribe if you guys want to see more chart updates on potential breakouts that we mentioned throughout the week. So let's jump into this one. So I'm going to go to the 5 minute with you guys here on ZOM, and then I'm going to zoom into the 1 minute so you guys can see exactly how this one played out today, which indicators we were looking out for on this momentum, and what exactly were we looking out for throughout this consolidation throughout the day, and what exactly gave us that consolidation, and what has to happen for us to get that momentum going to the upside. And also on the 4 hour, which very key resistances do we need to break above? Again, I did go over Zoom yesterday with you guys. We had a major breakout since then. And also, I do want to mention that we do alert penny stock breakout alerts of the day. We mentioned ZOM yesterday at 61 cents. We also did mention them as a watch going to today. And we also did alert them this morning on that break, testing pre-market highs, breaking up to 80 cents. And also today we mentioned SPRT, which was a major breakout today from $14.80 this morning, jumping all the way up to around $23 going to extended hours. And also this morning we mentioned TKT, jumping from $11 all the way up to around $13. We also did mention TKT for the last couple days on these NFT plays. We mentioned AMC before they broke out at $40. We mentioned RGC yesterday on a 100% breakout as well. So again, with that said, if you guys want to see all these breakouts throughout the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you guys will never miss a breakout alert throughout the day again. So you guys can see here on ZOM, again, on the 5 minute, I'm going to go real quick so you guys can see what happened today, and then I'm going to go into the 1 minute and the 4 hour. So you guys can see here, again, we have been, again, decreasing in sell pressure throughout the day, but however, decreasing in buy pressure. We have our EMA lines below the MACD showing us that we may have a continuation sell-off, but again, this is on the 5 minute. We could easily change into a lot of buy pressure going to tomorrow and break above our previous buy pressure point. Again, this is not the 4 hour. So again, this is the shorter time frames, which could give us a short-term movement play to the upside. We're going to see what happens here with ZOM, but overall, again, we are consolidating, and that is why, as you guys can see on the pressure, we have decrease in buy pressure, decrease in sell pressure, giving us that consolidation, and as you guys can see, the EMA lines crossing back up and forth, and we're sitting around 70 cents going to extended hours. So I'm going to zoom into the 1 minute here so you guys can see exactly how this one played out today. So you guys can see, again, we did have our continuation, and we broke all the way up to around 80 cents, exactly at 80 cents. Actually, we got rejected exactly at 80 cents, and as you guys can see, we had our buy pressure coming in here, and then we did have that decrease in buy pressure, which would have given us that confirmation on that sell. In my opinion, I would have sold as soon as that buy pressure got a decrease in that buy pressure. As you guys can see, we got some buy pressure decrease on the white shaded line here, but however, we got an increase in buy pressure giving us an extension. We could have kept holding at that point, but however, as you guys can see, we got two white shaded lines showing us an increase in buy pressure decrease here, showing us that we were going to continue to sell off, and we could have sold at that very point in time. So again, that's when I would have had my exit. And again, this is not financial advice. This is only what I would be doing. And also, you guys can see here on the MACD, we had, again, that sell pressure coming in where we're looking to see if we can get an increase in sell pressure decrease. And you guys can see we got that increase. We got that buy pressure that came in. And as you guys can see, we had that small spike. And then again, coming in to that, you guys can see we don't have a lot of volume. So we weren't expecting a large spike at that point. So I'm going to keep going on throughout the day. So you guys can see we have that buy pressure decrease here, showing us that we would have sold at that very point in time. And then we continued on down. And you guys can see we crossed back above the 20-day moving average with the 50 here. And then we had the EMA lines also crossing above the MACD. Even though we didn't have a lot of buy pressure at that point, we did get some buy pressure with the EMA lines. And again, these candles bouncing off the 20 moving average while the 20 moving average was crossing above the 50, giving us some momentum. And we got some momentum, very choppy momentum, because again, we did not have that buy pressure we were looking for. But again, you guys can see we got that increase in sell pressure. We had these EMA lines below the MACD. Looking like a lot of consolidation throughout the day on ZOM, but again, we had a nice breakout this morning. We mentioned them since yesterday, and I'm going to go over the 4 hours so you guys can see exactly what we are looking out for on this major breakout, what's going to give us that continuation here on the 4 hours. So as you guys can see here on the 4 hour, we have our very specific resistance here at $1. Again, the same resistance as NAKD in our last video. And also we did mention SPRT in the video before that if you guys want to check out that breakout and how that one happened as well. But however, as you guys can see here on ZOM, we were looking to see if we can break over $1. Again, you guys can see we came up to 80 cents. But however, as you guys can see, we had a bounce to the downside right here on the 4 hour, which also gave us that strong resistance. We knew that we were going to possibly get rejected at 80 cents. So going into tomorrow, we are trying to break above this 80 cent mark with volume. Again, we are going to be setting our volume points to right above our previous volume points to get that momentum, and we are going to be looking to see if we can hold over 80 cents going into tomorrow. If we cannot hold over 80 cents, in my opinion, with confirmation on the MACD, again, on the 5 minute or the 1 minute, we're going to be looking at that throughout the day. But again, here on ZOM, we're going to be looking to see if we can break over a $1 to have more of a momentum play, in my opinion. If we do break over $1, in my opinion, it's more of an upside than we are looking to see if we can go from 80 to $1, and $1 being a very strong resistance. I want this one to break over $1 with momentum to have a major breakout, to have a consistent play, in my opinion. Again, this is not financial advice. This is only what I'd be doing. So again, breaking over $1 going to tomorrow would be very key for us. In my opinion, that's exactly when I would be entering. But again, with momentum and with that confirmation on the buy pressure and the volume on the 1 minute and the 5 minute. So again, with that said, if you guys do want to see all of our penny stock breakout alerts of the day, go to instantthewolves.com in the description below, and you guys will never miss a penny stock breakout alert of the day again. And everybody that has been supporting the channel and everybody that has been in the comment section, I appreciate every one of you guys as always. God bless you guys. Honestly, very blessed to have every one of you guys, and I appreciate every one of you guys as always. And if you guys do like this video, it does help other people find it, and it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.